Hey guys, Ray from RVlock.com. Enjoying a little bit of boondocking in the southwest here. A little project today. I'm going to be installing my RV lock that I got from Christmas from my lovely wife Ann. Been wanting one of these for a while now. This is to replace your standard trailer door entrance handle and lock with a keypad that you can use without a key, obviously. And also they give you a little fob, but you can still use the traditional key. So this is the box. Pop it apart here, see what we got in it. Give you a little instruction manual. Supposed to be able to install this in around 10 minutes, very easy. Certificate of authenticity, official product. Okay, good to know. Here we are. It's got a bit of weight to it. Looks like we have some hardware here. The strike plate. And here's a little key fob to unlock it remotely. That's cool. This part feels pretty sturdy. Keypad. And this back part's kind of plasticky, same with this lever here. And we got some wiring in there, and there's the two spare keys. Okay, let me read up on this and we can get to installing this on the rig. I'll just give you a look at the guts of this thing. Just popped open the battery compartment. It runs off of 4 AA batteries. They included it with the package. So, also on this part we have an on-off switch with fob learn and code reset. I was looking at it and the default code is 1234, and then there's a procedure to program your keypad and also program your fob. Let's see, on this side here we have the guts of it. Looks like the battery power enters this little circuit board here, and there looks to be a little actuating motor in there. Well, I guess the electricity shoots that in and out. That's pretty cool. Okay, so 4 screws will mount that, and then we'll have to replace this little plate. So, 6 screws out, and everything should come out of this door. There we go. Easy as pie. Looks like there's a lot of styrofoam in between there. Let's clean that up first. So yeah, kind of grimy. One thing I don't like about the new one is this backing plate on the inside is made of plastic. This looks to be some kind of pop metal. This is all plastic. My original here is all metal. This is a metal thing, so you know, don't like that as much. This part compared to this part is pretty equal in quality. This one's fairly heavy duty metal. So here's a closer look at the hole once I got it apart. Just basically styrofoam in there. So the model I have is for a trailer. I think they also have models for motorhomes, and this is for right hand use versus left, so you want to make sure if you're ordering one that you get the right side. So the first thing to do is to wedge that in between there. It was kind of a tight fit, and then put on this plate, lock it in place there, make sure to feed the wire through, and then I'm going to connect the wire and kind of tuck the wire back in there, and then put on this part. Okay, there we go. All installed. Let's give her a try with the default code. 3, 4, lock. Huh. Okay, makes nice little beeps. Let's try unlock. Okay, well, we get the gist of it. Let's see if we can make it work with the door closed now. The old thing on. Okay, well, let's lock her. 1, 2, 3, 4, lock. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty locked. Okay, unlock. 1, 2, 3, 4, unlock. And it's not unlocked. Try that again. There we go. I wonder if there's something with the alignment of my strike plate here might have to be adjusted. It seemed to stick there, not unlock. Oh, I see what happened. So if I lock it, lock, when I try to open it, the door came out a bit. That thing goes against the striker plate, so when I try to unlock it, it doesn't unlock. I have to push the door back shut. Okay, I see. So some minor adjustments might have to take place here. But overall, she seems to work. Let's give the key fob a try. Seems to be pretty responsive. See how far it works away. That's pretty good distance. So I did have to do a little minor adjustment to the striker plate there, but I got it closing pretty nice here with the new handle. I'll just go through a few likes and dislikes as I see them early on here. First is price. I think it was $139 or $239, which is fairly expensive. But there's not a lot of options on the market for something like this. Also, you only get one key fob, which seems kind of stupid. You're paying $239, they send you one. How much can a key fob cost? So, how many people are like live in an RV alone? Not too many. Most are couples. So 2 key fobs would have been nice. Then there was the flimsy inside handle. I don't know how that's going to work. This is kind of plasticky right here. So, you know, sometimes you get a little rough with the door, or you get the wind blowing around. So we'll see how that's going to hold up. Time will tell. The other thing I don't like is the beep. It's frickin' super loud. It's just, oh, I don't want you to see my code, but listen to that thing. Holy crap. That's going to be quite annoying to other people in the campground. You could tell when I was using the fob from quite a distance, you could hear it clear as a bell, so I'm going to probably go in that and modify that, maybe disable the speaker in there or do something to muffle the speaker because that's way too loud. Another thing that concerns me is maybe battery life. I don't know how often I'm going to have to change the batteries. Another thing, I'll have to use it for a while to find out. They use 4 AA's, so they're not very expensive battery or anything. And there is some type of warning system. It'll set out a series of beeps when your batteries are getting low, so you know to change them. The other thing is the keypad here appears to be a plastic vinyl, so I don't know how that's going to stand up to the sun, and whether, you know, a year or 2 down the road it's going to start cracking. I may decide to alternate my code so I'm not always pushing the exact same buttons. So that's the cons or dislikes. The pros, much better security. The old lock there used the same key as a lot of other rigs, so a lot of people could come up and open your rig. A lot of them are keyed alike, whereas this uses a different, you know, code all on your own, so much better security that way. And the keyless aspect of it's great. Coming home from shopping with groceries or something, I don't have to root in my pocket for keys. I got the key fob. You know, if I want to let someone in when I'm away, I can phone them and give the combination, like in RV park. You know, I could leave it if we're going away for a few days, and just for emergency purposes, they could have the code. Or my little dog here. If I leave the dog in the rig, I could have a neighbor easily say, "Can you go check on the dog? Here's the code." So that's a good pro there. Also, it was dead easily to install. Like, literally took me 5 minutes to get her in there. A little bit longer to kind of wrestle with the adjustment there of the strike plate and stuff, but that's more a function of this being, you know, we've used it a lot, so it's not a brand new rig or anything. And like I say, it uses common batteries, so it's pretty easy if your batteries are running low. You don't have to get some weird battery or recharge, something like that. And it was pretty easy to program. I didn't go through the programming. Basically, there's a couple switches over here. You can do a code reset if you want to set it back to the factory code. The key fob has an on-off switch, so I don't know if we're going to use the key fob much, so I might just leave it off just to save battery life. But there's a little learn button, so you can set the buttons on your fob. And the code entry is pretty simple. You just put in your existing code and hit lock, and then put in your, or no, first you press 8 and hold down lock. You get a long tone. Put in your existing code and hit lock. Then put in your new code, hit lock. Put in your new code, hit lock, and it's ready to go. So it's pretty easy to do. So there you go, that's all the pros and cons. Looks pretty slick too. So I'll use it for the next few months as we finish boondocking down here in the desert. And I'm planning to come back with a full review of all my product reviews I've done in the last year, sort of a big roundup, so it'll be included in that. But until next time, Ray from LoveYouRV.com. Thanks for watching again, folks. Cheers.